Okay guys, welcome back to another video with Shanuz. We are doing the GTX Ventus XS OC edition, triple OP, triple OD. This is a monster of a graphics card. We're doing the unboxing today, and without further ado, let's just get into it. It's a 1616 Ti. What more is there to be said? Okay, so looking at the box, there's going to be your standard gubbins around. What's this here? So Geforce GTX 16 Ti Ventus XS 6GOC. That is a mouthful. It's a PCIe, of course, 6GB, HDMI out. It's a monster. I've been really looking forward to getting my hands on this. It is done by MSI, of course. There's a couple other companies I'll use, but for this particular card this time we went with MSI. And there's not much else to show you on the sides, but the back is a plethora of information. I will let you soak in some of this information as I go through it. So it does come with the new upgraded Torx fan 2.0. It's award-winning apparently, but then everything Geforce does is pretty much award-winning according to their packagings. It's basically a cooler performance and quieter. It's got your traditional fan versus your dispersion fans. Your dispersion fans seem to have like a little notch cut into them. The notch is basically going to give more airflow, make it cooler for the same amount of power consumption and speed. Strong backbone. Strong backbone basically means that it is a hard wearing back to it. If under heat pressure, it's not going to bend or flex, and therefore your solder and solder points and joints are going to stay intact, and therefore hopefully give longevity to the graphics card. I personally don't never overclock my graphics cards. I never push them to their limit. I just run every game I customize the settings myself, so that I'm not running too much anti-aliasing or depth of fields and things like this. Like I'll run most of that on high to ultra settings, but I'll adjust things here and there where I feel that they're not giving a big enough visual impact for the amount of stress it's going to put onto my hardware. So here's all your technical gubbins. I will zoom into that for you. The minimum system requirements, of course, you'll need a system that can actually support this graphics card. Why wouldn't you already know this? Product specifications, it says it's a 6GB GDDR6, which is super fast. I believe I'm on a GDDR3 with my 750 GTX that is installed at the moment. 192-bit memory bus, and the output, it says 3 displays and only 1 HDMI. I'm sure that is the new type of connections where I will need an adapter. Hopefully they've included an adapter in the box. I'm not holding my breath on it, but I'm hoping they have, because I want this for stream tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, 1 HDMI is not great. I would have preferred 2 HDMIs and 2 display outs, but I guess that's going to become the norm as the future goes on. It is of course Windows 10 compatible. I'm actually going to be running this on a Windows 7 64-bit system, and it is a PCI Express card, of course. As they all are nowadays. There's nothing really else to cover with the outer packaging, so let's just jump into it and see what is inside. Okay, so inside the box, some really nice packaging. Like, I've not had a graphics card turn up like this in a long while. Some nice piece of foam on top there for protection. A heavyweight user manual. That's quite thick. We're not going to go through this. I mean, this is right standard, right? You've got your installation disc. I would personally recommend that nobody ever uses these discs. Just go to the Nvidia website like we've done, download the graphics drivers, the latest versions, and install fresh. These will be out of date by the time you get them. They are put on there at manufacturing, and you know, by the time they actually hit stores and you buy them, they're usually out of date. And we've got a thank you registry card. Nothing really major there, and of course the graphics card. Alright, let's lift this out. Now I am curious as to... No, it's just an empty box. There is no cables in that box. That has made me rather sad, because we are only going to be able to run 1 HDMI out from this graphics card, which kind of puts me in a position where I now have to go on Amazon and order the cables, because both my monitors and soon to be triple monitors are HDMI only. Okay, you've got a nice little sticky tab there. Cool, that is a monster. Now there's the back plate. You can try and get a size guide via my hand. It's very large, very heavy graphics card compared to my 750 GTX. Lovely branding across the top there. Some real sexy fans. You can see they've got the new design on the fans there. You can see underneath there you've got your copper piping, which you expect to see for a card of this price and quality. And then on the back, so let's have a look. 1, 2, HDMI, 3. So you can see there I've only got the one HDMI out, so I will have to buy an adapter for this one to be able to plug that in. I will go ahead and put these tabs back in. I mean, looks wise the graphics card is amazing. Still, I mean, what bothers me about graphics cards in general is the way that they fit into PCs. I know there's like a very few graphics cards that do sit the opposite way up. But when you fit this into your PC and it's floor standing PC, you think that the graphics card's going to sit to the side. So you will see this nice branding, but you won't see any of the fans or copper piping or anything nice. You know, you're just going to see this top plate. I'd like to see either get creative with the designs on the top of these. It is just a hard piece of plastic. You could transfer any design to that, and give us something nice for the case to look at, you know, color coded, blues, greens, reds. It's all good because most people use those three standard RGB colors to light their systems. But as far as graphics cards go, very nice graphics card looking wise, aesthetically. It's heavy, it's well built. Although this is a plastic cheap frame, it's sitting on some real quality hardware underneath, and I'm even more excited about it now than I was before I unboxed it. I'm going to be making a video on comparing this graphics card with my current graphics card, so if you want to see that video, that'll be released just after this video on the same channel, so keep an eye out for that one. I will be putting it up on Twitter and also Discord, so if you follow me there you'll definitely be in the loop. If not, consider subscribing if you've not already subscribed. And that's about it. There's not much else to say about this graphics card other than the price. Personally, this was a gift, but I have looked this price up on this graphics card and I am sure it costs between the price range of about £250 to £300. Now that is not a cheap graphics card at all. I think it is very future proof. I know the RTX cards are out now. I can't afford an RTX card. That will be in a couple of years time when they come down in price. They're ranging about 500-600 quid, those ones, so double the price of this bad boy. But for me now, this is just going to be a massive upgrade. It's going to help me create content, make my stream better, help me shorten down my video conversion times for when we've made videos and you have to convert them down into MP4 formats, and hopefully it just, you know, does its job like the previous 750 GTX has done. It's done me proud. The 750 is still going strong. Still does its job to the best of its ability, and I am considering building another system and using that as a base graphics for it. It doesn't have to be anything too amazing. 8GB RAM, put the graphics card in that has 2GB RAM, and you know, a decent board and a decent processor, and you've got yourself another gaming machine. So I'll probably maybe go ahead and do that towards the end of 2020, but for now this is the 2019 best Christmas gift I could have received. So big shout out to the person that bought this for me, and you know who you are. So it was just a quick video just to show you the unboxing, and I'm now going to go ahead and fit this bad boy and make the comparison videos. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.